I'll make some changes to the stream. Start a new rumble. Please check the Hamburg order. I had a mysterious problem with the rumble stream before. I don't know what it was, but I had a mysterious problem with my rumble stream before. Thankfully, I had a backup system. So, being a target video, I'm a target video on the target of a secret persecution protocol gang stalking. They recruit people to target me. And one of the things that I do to protect myself from the targeting, one of the target attacks is called covert entry, meaning the program wants to sneak inside the home when you're away and do bad things in your home, like poison your food or something like this. So I have a live stream going. I start a live stream, but I leave. And I am live. So, my name is Mike SAHA and I'm a Christian target video living in Oxford, Sweden. And I was downtown shopping today, and as usual, they had gang stalkers in the supermarket. They had gang stalkers sent to appear around me when I'm outside shopping and doing subtle things to make me feel harassed, direct the conversation. So, some ways that the program targets and harasses you is they get told these gang stalkers are put on a t-shirt with a symbol on it. It's supposed to be like this, a covert communication, veiled messages. It can be sensational themes, street theater, it's not a tactic for users, direct to conversation, and different things. And yeah. I've been taught for more than a decade with gang stalking. And there's people in the city that have been recruited into this gang stalking program to stalk and harass me, to get sent to go where I am, to get told by the handler to what to wear, how to act around me, what to say, and just being sent to show up where I am. I'm supposed to be harassed. So this program is a slow murder program. It works to destroy your life. Stalk and harass you. You also get targeted physically by the program with feed posts, things like this. I would never unalive myself, by the way. Which means if they tell you I unalived myself, that means they unalived me and made it look like I did it myself. I would never do that. My covert entry CCTV stream, I saw that on my laptop before leaving. That mysteriously just turned off when I was away. So I started live stream as part of my security system because the program wants to do covert entry, which means get inside your home. If you leave and you're away, the program wants to get inside your home and poison your food or contaminate your environment with toxic chemicals, poison your home basically. Poison your food, do bad things in there, which means how I protect myself from that, have a security system. And one part of the security system is to have a live stream going, and I'll be using Rumble for that. Live streaming to Rumble and YouTube. And then there's a second part of it, this redundant system where I have a video recording that does run on the internet, so even if my internet goes down, there's something else. Okay. So thankfully I had that kind of redundant system, because today when I came home, I could tell it said I'm still live, but when I click go to stream, it says it's live on YouTube and Rumble. No, Rumble had ended. There's 1 hour and 30 minutes into it or something like this. And on YouTube, it said what's still live. If I click, it's not showing me having come home. So at some point before coming home, it stopped kind of live streaming. So anyway, I had this computer problem, and I'm going to take the moment opportunity to do some fitness moment. I've taken my 6-pack to an 8-pack. So I used to have a 6-pack, I got an 8-pack now. Okay. 2 little baby muscles above the 6-pack. Now my sister keeps saying I got a 6-pack. And then it's like bonus, it's kind of like under, I got a 6-pack. Even though if I look close, it's like I have an 8-pack. I got 2 muscles that are kind of popped up over the 6-pack. But I might still refer to it as a 6-pack, because it's like 6 significant muscles and 2 baby muscles. So yeah, so I'm a gang stalker with the part of a secret persecution program, targeted here in Oxford, Sweden. And there's people that are recruited, there's people in the city that have been touched by a smear campaign. They've been recruited to be so-called flying monkeys. And they participate in covert abuse, covert harassment, covert bullying tactics. So people get recruited to participate in this targeting and do things to make me feel harassed, stalked, bullied, and all of this are covert, okay? Now, I'm not afraid of these people, okay? When I was in the supermarket, they had at least 10 people in the supermarket. They were gang stalkers, let's say about 10. And I'm not walking around in there being scared of them all of a sudden. As a matter of fact, how I did it today is like people that I could tell for sure were stalkers. I don't go when I see them in the store and be like, let's stay away from them. I go like, let's get close to them and get their face on camera and their clothing, documentation. And if they want to stop some shit, I'm ready for that, understand? See, it's like they're stalking, they're sharp harassing me, they're stalking me. I'm gonna make sure I get them on camera for documentation purposes. And if they wanna do something, that's up to them. And I'm not a paranoid person, meaning if you're a person in the city and you're shopping in the supermarket, you don't have to worry about me thinking you're an agent if you're not, okay? It's like I can tell who's an agent and who's not an agent, okay? So I'm not paranoid, but they want to think that I'm crazy and paranoid. I just think people are stalking me. No, it's like I can tell who's one of these stalkers that get sent to go where I am when I'm out in public. And I've lived in the city for several years. There's some people like regulars that I know they've told me for a program before. And if I see them, I know that they got sent by the hand to show up around me. And their behavior can also show that they're targeting me. And I'm not doing anything illegal by licensing to protect myself from stalking and harassment and documenting. And I do have right to confront people. So one of the people I actually confronted, there's like one person who I confronted. There's one of these people that actually lives in this neighborhood. I'm not going to get too specific. That I'm 100% sure is one of these stalkers that's stalking the city. And he's been doing same time to exit. He's been sent to go where I am. Okay, so it's one of these people. And 2 times I've confronted him when he stalks me, when he gets sent to show up where I am in public, okay? And one time, after like years of him being sent to go where I am, okay? I'm in the ICA supermarket one time, like I was today. And then he gets sent once again to go where I am. And this time he was with 2 bodies. It was him and 2 more, so with 3 of them. And that was the first time I confronted him. So I waited until he wasn't alone that time, kind of like meaning it's like he's a person you can tell he's kind of messed up mentally, okay? But he's still, that's not an excuse. I'm autistic. I wouldn't have an excuse if somebody recruited me to be a stalker harassing people. Oh, I'm autistic. Well, that doesn't give an excuse to be part of a program or to destroy a person's life and stalk and harass them, okay? So there's a person in this neighborhood that I know 100% is a gang stalker, okay? And I'm not going to dox the person, I say in this neighborhood, okay? So it's not just people that sent to the same time with the exit. When I leave my apartment, oh, what are the chances he's coming home at the same time? Another time I'm coming home and he's leaving at the same time. You will encounter the same person. Like, okay, he's one of those people that get sent to show up around when I go outside, which is really okay. And he's one of those people that repeatedly, the rare time I go to the supermarket corner store, he walks through the doors and I'm supposed to, here's this guy, he's a stalker, okay? He got sent there. And I believe personally that he's a gang stalker, okay? One of these cyber stalking gang stalkers. And if you're an idiot or just ignorant, gang stalking is not criminal gangs doing this, okay? I'm not a gangbanger, and the people doing this are gangbangers. It's called gang stalking because there's several people stalking. It's like a gang, a bunch, a group. Many people stalking is part of target, yes, okay? So, anyway, that's the point. There's one of these people that live in this neighborhood that does targeting on me. Same time at the exit, gets sent to go where I am repeatedly for years. And one time, the first time I confronted him about it, I'm 100% sure it's a gang stalker. After several times he's been sent to go where I am, okay? He shows up in the ICA supermarket. And he said, stalker, get sent to go where I am to make you harassed. And he was there with 2 bodies. And I go, hey, what I said is like, is there somebody that sends you to go where I am? Is there somebody that sends you to go where I am? Okay. Är det någon som skickar det att gå dit jag är hela tiden? Nej, jag är här med min kompis på. Okay. So there was like, I go like, is there somebody that sends you to go where I am all the time? I just walked up and asked, so confront him. If you hear me say that I can confront her, so I've done it before, that's not a threat. If I say I might confront another person, it's like, you might see me again if you watch my IRL series, confronting somebody. Confronting is not trying to attack somebody physically, okay? Confronting can be what I did. Do you understand? It's like, that's confronting. The time you say, oh, he's like one of these gang stalkers and get sent into the corner store. No, to the supermarket when I'm there shopping again. And it's all these people that keeps being sent. The real time out in public, what a chance this guy went to where I am, okay? In the corner store, the supermarket, or whatever, okay? So after several times, 30 plus times that he gets sent to go where I am, it happens again in the Ica Quality supermarket. He walks there, he comes in there after I'm there, and he was there with his buddies, and I walk up on him and I go, is there somebody that keeps sending you to go where I am, okay? And he goes, no, I'm here with my friend Robin, okay? And I'm here with my friend, and I go, oh, okay, bye, okay. Another time, he actually shows up in this neighborhood as I'm coming home. He's kind of leaving this in the apartment complex, and I'm not saying he's leaving this in the apartment complex, but he might have been in the apartment complex, so he's leaving as I'm coming home. And he's holding up the door, and I go, have you heard about gang stalking? There's a secret program called gang stalking. I'm a so-called video, and these people are recruited to stalk and harass me and go where I am all the time, kind of. And he goes, no, I haven't heard about that. I gotta get going. I have to get going. And the same guy today, it happens that the real time like size goes outside. It's not even once a week that I go outside. I'm a loner, I'm a hermit, I'm an autistic, I like more company. Also, even if I started enjoying being out in public more, being a total video is not wise to spend our time outside because you're being stalked and harassed and taught in different ways. So it's unwise to spend too much time in public, okay? Unless you look it to be like, whatever, harassed and stuff. That's the point. I go outside not even once a week, okay? I go outside if I need to buy something most of the time. I go downtown shopping, collect a package or something like this. So it's not even once a week I go outside. And when I go outside, it's not on a schedule. It's like every time. No, it's like sometimes the one time I go out, average out of a month, maybe once per week. And it could be one time it's Monday in the morning, another time it's like Saturday in the afternoon. The next time I go outside. So what are the chances that I would encounter the same person as frequently as I did? Okay. Like statistical probability dictates that I'm being stalked, okay? So it's not delusions or feeling stalked that makes me say I'm stalked. It's just rational to assume, okay? You'd be crazy to assume it's just chance, okay? So, the same person today, okay, one of these people that I know is a gang stalker in the city, like one of my stalkers, one of the people that stalks me to make me feel harassed for this gang stalker program. As the last stretch of my outing today, going out shopping, coming home, I go to the corner store. No, I go to the corner store to buy soap, okay, natural soap. And then as I exit, I see that guy. Oh, it's that guy again. That I've confronted before and asked him, is there somebody sent you go where I am? Understand? And have you heard about gang stalking? Because it's one of these people, it's like the rare time, it's not even once a week that I go outside. He always ends up, not always, but a lot of times, like, oh, I go to the corner store. Do you understand? So one of these people, like, right, I go, oh, I forgot to buy cigarettes, and I go to the corner store to buy cigarettes. Oh, he walks through the door, hello, okay. And then it's like, maybe it's 2 weeks from now next time I go outside. And it's to go downtown in the supermarket to collect the package, okay? And it's that time, it's like Monday at 4 in the afternoon. And he walks into the corner store, the supermarket around there. Yeah, what are the chances on this one? Okay. And it's like, do you understand? It's like he's one of these people. He's a gang stalker. And today, after I leave the store, the family store, it's called family. Ford is what I call it. Okay, the tier 4 goods and the corners. You know, as well as 49. That's a point. I leave and I see, oh, here's that guy. It's like he's walking on the side of the street. And the funny thing is, I confronted him before. It's like he's walking. I exit the store. He's walking as I exit the store. he's walking over there on the other side of the street. And I was going to the corner store. I recognize he's one of these stalkers on the staff. That I've confronted before. And he's walking on the other side of the store. Or on the other side of the street. So I was going here, and I go, I'm going to cut, so I go over the middle of the road and get on his pavement. And I walk past him, like this. And he's walking next to the wall. Understand? I gotta show you. Okay. Meaning, he's walking on the side of the street. I just exit the store. This is really fucking long. I gotta get this. Okay. I want to show you this scene since I talk about it. So, okay, I'm leaving a store, and he's one of my stalkers. One of these people that stalks me. It's like the rare time I go outside, he shows up. Either walking into the store or as I'm leaving the store, he's entering the same store, or as I'm coming home, he's in the neighborhood stuff. So as I leave the family store, where I also saw, I see him on the outside of the street. It's like a road here, okay? And there's a pavement that I'm on the other side of the road. So I look, there's no cars coming. I cross the street, and he's walking this way. So I get ahead of him, and he's walking on that side of the store. And then I kind of go like this and look at him. So, and how he responds to that. Do you understand? He's there, and I go, get on that pavement. And I wanted to see if he would get told by his hand to do something other than just stop me. And how he responds to me, do you understand? It's like this happened today. Okay? And it's like the never dull moment in the life I taught video. So I show you. So here, I come out of a store here. There's a road in between. There's a sidewalk there. Okay? And I come outside, I go over the road. He's walking here. I cross the street, I walk the same pavement. And then as I pass him, he's coming this way. And I go, and I see if he will get told to say something to me by his hand or something like this. Okay. And how he responded to me walking next to me, here, is this, understand? Where he looks scared. He looked really scared, understand? Where it's like, I quickly close the distance, get on his street, then I'm gonna see if he's not just stalking me, but if he's gonna do something else. Okay. And I walk and I look at him, and he's going like this as I walk past him. Looking real scared, understand? Real scared. So I don't know if his head had told him, like, you don't have to worry about Mike, he's a coward, he's scared of women, he's scared of you, he's intimidated by strong women and crazy people, he's scared of you, so you can keep taking orders to stalk harass this guy because Mike's scared of you, okay? And something like this. He couldn't harm a fly, and if he tried, he wouldn't dare to try to harm a fly, and if he tried, he could, or something like this. Don't be afraid to bully him and attack him and stuff. I don't care. I don't know what they told him, okay? But it's like there's certain things that the bullies don't like. So, he looked real scared. If he would throw a punch, I was ready to beat him down, understand? I was ready to like beat him down, understand? Do you understand? So it's like, I was curious, I was excited to see what he would do, understand, this gang stalker. So, to show you again, it's real fucking annoying, understand? That I'm looking to show you. Okay, so, there's a road here in between. There's a road here in between. There's a road here in between. I come out of the establishment, this stalker. Just walk on the side of the street. I walk over, hurry up to get ahead of him, see? And he's still here and he's walking this way. So I get ahead of him. And I'm looking to document him. So it's like, I'm not like threatening anything, okay? I'm not threatening to attack him, understand? But one of the things that I get to wanting to do when I'm out in public, I see a stalker. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna get that person's face on camera for documentation. So in case, did you understand? Should I get them on camera? Because I believe that they're stalking me. So I don't want to make sure that like, I'm documenting the crime of stalking and harassment. See? So that might be sometimes why I see a gang stalker on these perps, so-called, that I see them and I don't like, oh, I'm scared. I gotta get where they are and make sure to get them on camera, especially with all these people that they stalked me several times. If I would go next time I do another stream, and I'm having this live stream, okay? And the guy is like, shows up in the corner store, and I will go to my viewers, this is a stalker, okay? That's my first beef opinion. That guy from these stalkers, they keep showing up on me all the time. Since this time, I didn't make sure to get his face on camera, people go, this guy Mike's paranoid. He's crazy, he thinks that guy's a stalker. We've never seen him before in history. He's crazy. And be like, do you understand? So this time I felt that I want to get his face on camera and stuff. So the same guy, I confronted him before. And he shows up again. And I cross the street and walk. And then as I'm kind of turning like this, I'm trying to get him on camera. He's walking here. Do you understand? So I run across the street like this because I see him on this street. And then I'm walking, he's walking over there. And then I'm turning my chest because I got my body cam. So I want to make sure I get him on camera to document this stalker and he's showing up around me. And then as I'm kind of doing that and walk past him, he's like this, okay, as I walk past him, looking real scared. So I don't know if, because he's a stalker that works to stalk me, he felt like, I know that I've been stalking this person, Mike, and Mike has confronted me before and told me, there's a program they see that recruits people to stalk me, okay? Have you heard about that? It's called gang stalking. And another time when he showed up in the supermarket when I'm shopping, he comes there with two of his friends. I go, is there somebody sent you to keep showing up where I am? And he goes, oh no, I'm just here with my friend, okay? And then it's like a third time that he shows up the real time I'm out in public, exactly where I am, understand? And I cross the street to document, get him on camera, and like as I walk past him, he's like, he looks scared, like his face is like a fear response. He looks real scared, okay? So I don't know if the reason he's scared is, he knows that I've told him that there's a program called gang stalking that recruits people to stalk and harass me, and I'm a total individual. Then maybe it's like, I've been bullying this guy, and people don't like being bullied. So maybe when Mike sees me again and I'm bullying him, maybe he's angry about what I've done to him before. And he might have been thinking I was going to do something other than just, like, I'm working dog. Oh, he's a stalker. I want to get this guy on camera because he's one of these people in this city that I'm 110% sure is a gang stalker. It's not one that's like maybe not. It's like 100%. It's all these people that for years has been sent to go where I am over and over and over and over again. Understand? He's a stalker, okay? So, and if he would have thrown punches on this, I'd be ready to beat his ass, understand? I'd fucking wreck him, understand? He'd get wrecked so hard, that bitch. I'm not joking. So it's like, he should be thankful I'm not another person, because I had an opportunity to smash his cranium with elbow strikes and he fucking beat him down. And nobody would be there to back him up, understand? I could fucking beat him to the ground there. If I was another TI, that was not as like gracious and gentle as I am, like a Christian. If there was another TI, I got a position where it's like, I'm this close to you, and it's like this. What if I would do that to him, understand? Do you understand? What is he gonna do about it, understand? So now here's the point. I'm not threatening that, I wasn't thinking about doing that. But I was gonna get him on camera. He's a stalker, understand? He's breaking the law. I don't give a fuck if he knows that or not. But he's a stalker, okay? And I'm going over to the side of the street to get his face on camera. And as I'm walking close, he's kind of like scared like this, okay? So he's kind of like this, okay? Now maybe he's scared because he knows that I'm a gangster on the video and he's a bully. Now he's one of these people, he might be worried about people don't like being bullied, understand? So anyway, here's the point. Now, I'm not threatening him, I'm saying if he would move aggressive towards me, I'd be ready to destroy him, understand? If he would have been like, not just like scared, but it's like he pushed me or throw a punch, look like he's about to, or do anything, I'd be ready to beat him into smithereens, understand? And his gang stalking bodies wouldn't be there at the time. Understand? I could drop him in like less than 10 seconds, understand? And do you understand? But I'm sure that, like other stalkers, he'd be told that it's safe and Mike's scared of you. Does it look like I'm scared of these people? Understand? If I see him, I'm gonna get right up close in person with this guy and see what he's gonna do about it. And what he was gonna do about it was look really scared, understand? That's what he's gonna do about it. Like, I don't know what they tell this, but they might tell them, don't worry, Mike's scared of you. He's intimidated by strong women and bigger guys, and he's scared of you. He would never, or something like this. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay. But that guy, we're fucking scared of ourselves. And I didn't break the law. And I'm not breaking the law by talking about he's lucky that he's not doing this to somebody else. Because another person who was a total weirdo, another stalking victim who has a stalker show up, they might have not just gone there to get more care, they might have gone there to do something else that's worse. Okay. But I was just getting over there to get more care. Okay. There's another female stalker getting stalked that I saw today that time. Another female getting stalked, one of these stalkers. Okay. So, and you don't have to worry if you're a person in city Oxelösund who's not a side, you're not a gang stalker, meaning you're not part of this gang stalking persecution program. You don't have to worry about me thinking that you are, okay? But people that are abusing, stalking, bullying me, yeah, they should be concerned about consequences of their behavior. They have every reason to be. They have every reason to be concerned about what consequences they're going to get for working to destroy a person's life, bully, stalk, and abuse them, understand? Because first of all, their behavior is criminal, so they should fear criminal consequences and go to prison or something like this. Okay, they should fear that, and they should worry about what God's going to do to them too, sooner or later. So his support. You don't have to worry about me if you're not one of these gang stalkers. I don't have problems with people, but I don't like bullies. I don't like being bullied. Okay, and I've dealt with bullies before. And I don't like bullies, okay? So I'm a gang stalker, I've been talking about the secret persecution protocol, gang stalking, and I've been talking for more than a decade, and I'm documenting, okay? I actually, yeah, I'm documenting, okay? And, yeah. Gonna finish up talking and take it away, check my book. So if that guy would have started throwing hands, I'd be ready to beat his ass and win the fight on his own. I wasn't worried about that. That little stalking, bully. Okay, if he would start throwing hands, I'd be ready to beat his ass on his own. I'm not joking. Meaning self-defense. I mean, if he would attack me, I'm going to document him as a criminal stalker harassing me, okay? And I want to make sure that I get his face on camera. There's like, here is again, one of the people keep showing up bad. And if he was start throwing hands there, get physical with me, I'd be ready to beat his ass on the stand. And the bodies, they wouldn't be there in time. They wouldn't be there in time. The response time of his body back up, okay? They wouldn't be there in time to save his ass. Meaning it's like if he would get physical with me, attack me, and I started defending myself, his body wouldn't be there in time to help him out. I said, I would neutralize the threat before his gang stalking bodies be there to back him up, most likely. Okay. So if he would attack me physically, I would use my self-defense. I wouldn't hesitate to use self-defense. My wife is self-defense. It's not legal to be like, here's a person stalking me. I want to make sure we document them because they're stalking me, okay? It's not going to be like from a distance. I want to make sure you can see who the person is, okay? And if you start attacking me, I'll be ready to defend myself. And I believe that if he started attacking me physically, I feel like I'd win the self-defense. So, you don't like it? Tough shit. Yeah, so I'm a gang stalker with a secret persecution called gang stalking in Oxelösund, Sweden. And I don't have to tolerate it. I don't have to tolerate it. And if you hear that I got locked up in prison or a psych ward, you can count on the fact that it's because of the gang stalking. Like, for example, today, when I see one of these stalkers, if I be going there to confront him and be like, hey, stop stalking, you freak, or something like this, okay? And then like the cops show up, and they say, what's going on? Well, this guy's a stalker, he's been stalking me. And it's like, why do you think he's stalking? Well, I'm a targeted individual of gang stalking, so people get recruited to stalk one time. And you go, okay, we think you're crazy, and you go to the cycle and get put in there for eval. Or if it would have been a fight that happened there. It's like, I go there to document him, he starts throwing hands, I defend myself, cops get called, and it's like, what happened? Why did he cross the street? Because this is a stalker. Why do you think he's stalking? Because he's one of these people in the city that keeps me saying where I am. And I went there to document, he got physical, and I started throwing hands to defend myself, and they might still go without putting a cycle on his head. So if you hear I got into a street fight, a violent altercation with somebody, and put in prison or cycle, they were a gang stalker, the person I fought, understand? Guaranteed, I don't care. It's so sudden this that you can't tell, understand? It's designed to be so that if you hear that I got into a fight with somebody, get locked up or something like this, in a cycle, I don't have to threaten illegal behavior, but it's like that time today when I decide, oh, here's one of my stalkers, cross the street, I want to get him on camera. And if you go like start throwing hands there, or if I go like stop stalking me, okay, and he starts throwing hands, and I defend myself, and the cops come and be like, so what happened, Mike? And I go, well, I crossed the street, and this guy is a stalker who stalks me. So I crossed the street because I want to get him on camera as proof that he's keeps throwing up around me all the time. Okay, he's one of these stalkers in the city. So that's one of these. We have several stalkers. Yes. Why do you think I said? Well, I'm a target leader, talking about gangs. If I would like give it that, don't count it. I'm not dumb. I'm not naive. Okay, but if I go like, yes, okay, I am a target leader, part of a secret protocol gang stalking. If I tell you like in my streams, okay, talk like I do in my streams, I'm a target of a secret protocol gang stalking. People get recruited to stalk and harass me. You know about it because the Swedish police are also involved in it, and you've been harassing me and targeting me in this city for years, okay? See? And they go like, oh, we're gonna say you're crazy, Mike, okay? Because you're whistleblower about, you're speaking the truth about abuse you've been targeted with. Okay, you're the victim of a crime, see? And this point is illegal, by the way. So it's like you're a victim of a crime, and you speak out about the state gang stalking program stalking you, okay, targeting you. This is a government program. And it's like, oh, we're going to take the cycle and say that you're crazy and paranoid, okay? See, so it's not that I have to break the law or be in the wrong to be put in a cycle or prison, okay? It happened before that I was talking about caregiving staff members targeting me for the program with COVID abuse. And the same people in the dog camp go, this guy's paranoid and crazy, and I get put in the cycle. Okay, I get sworn and put in the cycle. Okay, for being the victim of crimes. Okay, so I had caregiving staff target me with abuse in my own home. That's what I feel was going on. For the program, okay, for the gang stalking prostitution program. And then when I start talking about it, they go to the dog camp. But this guy's paranoid crazy and think we're messing with me because they were messing with me. Okay. Push my body. And then I get sworn and put in a cycle. And I was thinking they might unalive me there. So even that, if you hear I got into confrontation with caregiving staff, they were fucking gang stalker target, you understand? If you hear I got into it with people that are in my home cleaning with me, okay, you can counter it. It's going to be the same story as before, that they started targeting me in my own home with covert, Google search, narcissistic dog whistling abuse. Okay, see, they were targeting me covert. If you hear something happen where I got into it with caregiving staff in my home here, you can counter the fact that just like the old caregiving staff, they were targeting with covert abuse, like pushing my buttons and messing with me, like bullying me, covert bullying. In my own home, understand, which is criminal, but the cops are not arresting people who break the law. I mean, harassment is illegal, veiled threats are illegal. I've had gang stalks with veiled threats to me. These people don't care about what's legal and what's not. It's like being a target video. The police are not protecting me. They're not giving me justice. The police are not doing their job in arresting criminals. So it's up to me how I deal with criminals or in the room criminally abusing me, okay? That's up to me, okay? And then the cops can come after the fact and be like, Mike's the bad guy if I confront all these people for bullying me, okay? So here's the point. But they won't be here in time either. If the caregiving staff start bullying me in my home and I confront them in here, the cops are not going to be here in time to say that I'm crazy, understand? That will be after effect. Okay, that will be after effect. If the caregiving staff have been told me before, and as much as look at me wrong again next time in here and bully me, and I decide to be like, let them know, yeah, gang stalker or something like this. Oh, we're so innocent. Mike's parent requested. Yeah, okay, okay. So it's like, I'm not joking. It's like, and then it's like, oh, Mike's crazy, parent, call a cop, or they put me in the psych ward because he's crazy. Yeah, because I speak about how I'm being told. Okay, so it's important. I'm a gang stalker on the video, and I have a right to confront gang stalkers about the behavior, and I have the right to stand up for myself. My God gives me the rights. So I'm the part of gang stalking persecution, and the past caregiving firm, they come to clean with me, but due to autism. They started fucking with me on home with covert abuse, covert bullying, narcissist abuse tactics, and I suspect that their behavior being as abusive as it was, and they pushed my butt as it was on purpose, and they've been recruited by the gang support to do so. And after I don't notice how. What did I do? I didn't do violence. They're breaking the law. If I'm right in what I think, okay, they've been breaking the law. See, serious crimes, grova, utsatta en person för psykologisk misshandel, kränkning i numerärt överläge i persons egna hem medan personen är i en utsatt situation. Och du är i en position där du ska kunna lita på personen har autism och i deras eget hem numerärt överläge ska de bli utsatta för grova trakasserier och subtila hot och sånt här. Så jag hade kunnat ta saker i egna händer där. Hade jag kunnat göra. Okay, so what did I do? So I could have, it's like I'm being the target, I'm being targeted. And I could have gone, you know what? I'm just gonna pull a fucking knife on these motherfuckers and see how fast they can run. See if they can make it out of my apartment. I'm not threatening that. But you understand hypothetically. What did I do to get locked up in a psych ward? Did I start throwing punches on them in here, the KGB staff, when I felt bullied and abused by them? Did I pull a weapon on them? Brandish a weapon, like, fuck you, you gang stalker, I'm gonna kill you. Is that what preceded me being put in cuffs to take to a psych ward? No, it was me making license talk about I feel abused by people. I feel like these people have been told me, even these type of people have been told me. And just speaking about venting and talk about, it's like you're autistic being harassed and abused. Oh, it happened to goes, I'm sick and tired of this. Okay, these people have been told me. Okay. And it's like, I get put in cuffs and taken to a psych ward for being the victim of crimes, persecution, tyranny. Okay. And it's like, what did I have to do to get put in cuffs? Or be the victim of a crime and then speaking out about it. Okay. It's called Darwin. It's called Darwin. But Mike, we're going to say that you're paranoid and crazy again. Yeah, okay. You do that. You say I'm paranoid and crazy, okay? And if you feel like I've been doing something aggressive to somebody, you're just paranoid and crazy. Remember that, bitch. Remember that. If you feel like, oh, this guy Mike is being dominant, you can't stand! Ah! I feel like Mike is like really coming at me with aggression. You're just being paranoid and crazy because I wasn't doing that, bitch. I wasn't doing that, bitch. Okay? So, anyway, that's the point. I gotta finish up, okay? It's like, I've had enough, okay? So, here's the point. I'm a total individual, okay? I'm a total of gang stalking persecution. I'm autistic. And even caregiving staff, the past caregiving staff, have taught me for this program, okay? And when I started talking about that online, to go to Darwin campaign, Mike's paranoid and think that we'd be messing with him, okay? So I don't have to take abuse from anybody, okay? So people that abuse me, they don't have a right to. And if you hear I got locked up in prison or psych ward, and it's like whatever you hear, oh, Mike it was just somebody, whatever. It's like there was somebody. Do you understand? It's like they were a fucking gang stalker abusing me, okay? And push came to shove and I got locked up, okay? See? And I'm not threatening anything in this live stream. It's like today I was live, I was on my phone. And I see a guy who's a stalker. It's one of those people that keep showing up where I am, okay? And I crossed the street to get his face on camera, okay? So I can prove and make it hard people to say, Michael Perron and crazy, that guy, he was a stalker or something like this. It's like, this is like the 12th time out in public I get the guy's face on camera. He shows up the real time I'm outside. He just happens to be where I am. And it's happening when a person says they're gang stalked on video, targeted with stalking by people. And the same person who's really outside just has the same person repeatedly show up where they are over and over again. So hypothetically, if my screen would have been like turned off there without me knowing, and I go there to document, but it's not a stream going, and then he goes like start push me or something like this, or I go like, hey, stop stalking, leave me alone, okay, stop following me or something like this, okay, and if he pushes me and I punch him or something like this in self-defense, the cops can call, even without any violence. If I'd be like, leave me alone, okay, stop stalking me, and then he goes calls the cops up for this, and the cops are up, so what's going on here? The guy said you crossed the street and got in his face over this. Well, he's a stalker. I think that he stalked me because he keeps showing up around me over and over again when I'm out in public. And it can't be chance how often it happens. And I went over there to get him on camera, okay? And then the cops can go, because I'm a gangster on videos, so the Swedish government is involved in this. Then the cops go, we gotta take it to the cycle. Because you say that you're being stalked, we think you're paranoid. Okay, förföljelsesyndrom, förföljelsemani. We think that you're paranoid and crazy. Mike, we're gonna take you to the cycle, okay? See, we're gonna take you to the cycle, Mike. Okay, see. So, anyway, not that I've said it for this, but just threats or anything like this. The reason I do this is because I know that anytime I get passionate and like upset reacting to the abuse that's criminal, it's like they're gonna try to use my reaction to you know, oh, Mike's bad and yada yada. So I haven't been threatening anything in this live stream. The only thing I've threatened is confronting people and not letting people get away with fucking with me. Meaning, if people abuse and bully me, I had the right to let them know, stop harassing me, okay? So, yeah, I don't like being stalked and harassed, and I'm a total of gang stalker videos. I've been talking more than a decade with gang stalking in the city. Oxelösund. By gang stalkers. And what is gang stalking? Is it criminal gangs? No. Sometimes I have idiots coming, gangs, why are gang stalking? Or like, maybe if you're in a gang, that's why the police are stalking or something. Gang stalk is a secret persecution program, government program, and it's similar to Sursetson. It's similar to the Sursetson program the German count here in the 70s and 80s. Yes, I'm a gang stalk target. I'm the target of a secret persecution program called gang stalking. I have been for more than a decade. And the last caregiving firm, I felt abused by them. I felt like they were targeting me, see. Because if you're a target, definitely they were doing things to make me feel violated and harassed. And what I believe is the reason they were doing that is because I'm a gang stalk on video, and there's a program that works to recruit people to covertly abuse me, okay? To target with covert abuse tactics. And yeah. Yeah. I'm a gang stalk tornado, which means I'm the target of a secret persecution program called gang stalking that recruits people to target me. People get recruited to be so-called flying monkeys. And they get put up to target me. It could be anything from social workers to police officers. This is a government program, understand? So I've seen this on Flashback Forum. I might be the only real TI in there, okay? And I've seen that it's like most online TIs are fakes, and they work to control public perception of this. And some people, oh, it's not. This is like, here's the point. This is a government program, understand? It's the Swedish government. It's the state doing this to you, which means doctors in hospitals can target you. Police will be used to target you då. And so-called civilians. And this program was to weaponize my reaction. So it's like today, I'm outside, I'm being harassed and stalked again when I'm out in public. I've been targeted by people long term in the city. And I go shopping today, and I can't go shopping without people being sent to stalk and harass me. And I come home and I crash out about it, see, because it's like I'm keeping it in. It's like I'm being harassed in the supermarket, and I'm kind of keep it together, okay, keep it together. But this affects you, understand? This affects you, but they will use my reaction to the abuse to weaponize that, see. Oh, Mike's paranoid and crazy, and he sounds violent. Well, I haven't threatened shit in this argument, understand? I'm not being violent. I haven't threatened violence. So yeah, I'm the target of a secret persecution book called Gang Stalker. People get recruited to target me. They have no right to do so. I gotta finish up this phone stream.